All right, so I'm playing through the Archon quest lines in Genshin, and so I just finished the one for Liwa, Act 3, and I have something to say. The game is great so far, by the way. I'm having a great time, and I have noticed something about the story though, and that's that the Archons kind of suck. I love the Archons as characters. Like Venti is, I like Venti. Okay, I like him. He's cool. He's a bit of a dork, but that's fine. You can be a dork. And the fact that he's voiced by Erica Harlacher makes it so much better, though. Like she's amazing. Okay, everything she does is great. And then Rex, like Zhongli, is he's awesome. I think Zhongli's badass, but he sucks. He's like, what? I'm so confused by what happened in the story. Keep in mind that I've only done Mondstadt and Liwa by this time. I haven't started Inazuma yet. So this is just my thoughts on this now. It might change, as the story goes on. But this is just what I think about this right now. So number one, Venti, right? Is an Archon, the animal Archon. Gets his ass kicked by a normal person. Signora from the Fatui Harbingers, as far as we know in the story, is a human. Has a vision clearly. But he's like a god, dude. And she shows up, she kicks him in the face, and she steals his Gnosis. Maybe, he's not like that. He's not like a combat Archon, Like, he's not that good at fighting. He is the god of freedom, after all. Maybe that's why he's not that good at fighting. But she shouldn't be able to just steal his Gnosis. Like, that's stupid to me. And also, number two, Rex Lapis's plan makes no goddamn sense, okay? Let me explain to you what Zhongli's plan was. So Zhongli wants to retire after 6,000 years because he's bored of doing his job. I don't know why his job is that difficult, because he's literally a god, so he can just kill whoever shows up to Liyue who poses any kind of threat in 5 seconds. I don't know. Maybe he's bored. Point is, he's bored of being the Archon after 6,000 years, so he's like, I'm going to do this plan. I want to test to see if whoever's left besides me in Liyue can protect the nation, right? So what he does is he fakes his death. Okay, he fakes his death, and then he makes a deal with the Fatui Harbingers to summon a water dragon that he defeated during the Archon War to see if the Qixing and the Adepti can put aside their differences and work together to defeat it without there being a Rex Lapis there. And, that makes some sense, If Rex Lapis is not there, are there forces in Liyue that can defend against whatever's against them, right? But there's a lot of problems with this plan. First off, right? So the whole point of this was for them to see if they could do it without, them thinking that Rex Lapis was dead. But he tells the Qixing in secret that Rex Lapis is alive. And Child, working for Signora, who didn't know any of this was going on, only found out that Rex Lapis was alive because he went to go into the gold house or whatever, where the Exuvio was being held, Rex Lapis's body, and he found no Gnosis in there, so he knew that it was a fake. And then he summons the water dragon because he now knows that Rex Lapis is alive, so he wants to summon something that only Rex Lapis can defeat so that he'll come out so that they can steal his Gnosis. Okay, so that aside, right? That, what? After they defeat the water dragon, right? The Traveler and the Adepti and the Qixing work together to defeat the water dragon. After that quest, you interview people of Liyue, and they're scared out of their mind that there's now somebody who can, one, kill a god. They think somebody murdered Rex Lapis, and two, can summon that ancient water dragon. They specifically now think that there was one person that did both of those things, and he's gone. They have no idea where he is. They don't know what he's capable of. They just know that he's powerful enough to kill a god. So it seems like their plan kind of didn't work, because the people of Liyue are terrified that there's somebody so powerful they can kill a god, and they don't have their one form of protection that they've had for 6,000 years, that being Rex Lapis. So now they're scared. I mean, yeah, Ningguang came out and said, oh, Rex Lapis didn't die. There's some kind of crap that, they made something up. But I don't think they bought it. They're still like, well, where's Rex Lapis? We're all going to die if that guy comes back. And also, the Qixing and the Adepti aren't really going to work together. They really had to, like, Rex Lapis kind of had to be alive for them to work together in the first place. So that plan didn't really work. And also, why the hell did Zhongli have to give his gnosis to the Fatui Harbingers as part of this plan? Why did he even have to do a plan with them to begin with? The reason why he did the plan with Signora, as far as I know, is that he was going to give them his gnosis so that they would summon the water dragons so that he could do this little test on the people of Liyue, right? Why did he have to do that? Like, the way Child summoned the water dragon was he wrote all those sigils of permission. Can't Zhongli just write those himself? Didn't he invent those? He can just write it. Like, himself. He can just summon the water dragon that he banished. That makes no sense. And also, the Fatui doing shit had nothing to do with, like, the Qixing and the Adepti working together with each other. Okay, number one, why can't Zhongli just defeat... Like, because I assume that the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya sent the Fatui to go get Rex Lapis's gnosis, just like, they got Venti's. So, why can't he just kick their ass, right? He's a god. They're just normal humans. Visions or not. He can kick their ass. Why did he have to give up his gnosis? So, it's even worse that he gave up his gnosis, because now the people of Liyue are in more danger than they were before. And he was doing this so that they could make sure that they wouldn't be in danger. Because, okay, so what he should have done was he could have faked his death, whatever, right? So what should have happened is the Fatui should have shown up. He would have, like, kicked their ass, send them back home, crying to their mama, and then he would have faked his death or whatever, which I think is dumb. But if you need them to think that he's dead for the plan, that would work. But if you fake your death, don't tell people that you're alive. Country thing that kind of messes with the experiment. Number two, after they defeated the water dragon, he could still have his gnosis. Because now what's going to happen? Now, if, like, the Tsaritsa and, one of the other archons is evil, and they do, like, an actual invasion of Liyue, Liyue is screwed. They're, they're done. Liyue is done. Like, if someone, like, on the level of an archon invades the nation, they don't have anything to protect themselves against. Rex Lapis is gone. Rex Lapis probably could have... I don't know, like, what power levels the archon's on. Like I said, I'm only on chapter 1. But, like, he would be their best possible chance against any, like, super big threat coming against him. And now he doesn't have his gnosis. He didn't have to give up his gnosis to retire. And now, like, Lee was way worse because of it. He did kind of say something about, like, he was, like, doing it because he owed something to the Tsaritsa or whatever. Like, and also I assume that, like, in 10.0 or whatever, when we do the Snezhnaya patch, that she's actually collecting all the gnosises for, like a specific reason. Like, she's making some kind of dragon soul type thing to defend against this bigger bad guy who's above even the archons and, like, is like the evil Celestia. I don't know. Who knows, dude? I haven't gotten that. Again, like, maybe if I get into, like, later regions like Inazuma or something and they explain stuff like that, maybe I'll come back. But, like, it's kind of lame that they're gods and they suck, I like the characters, though. I like Zhongli. Like, I like him as a character. And I like Venti. I just think that what's happened to them in the story, like, outside of how they are as people, like, as characters, is kind of weird. It's kind of wonky, That's all I wanted to say.